Okay, so this is like part 2 of Happy Holidays and how to stay fit, healthy, happy, and free in mind, body, emotions, and spirit. And when it comes to attitude, yes, I mentioned lower stress by going outdoors, and exercising is going to help you a lot. Just moving around more, getting physical. And of course, when you feed your microbiota right with lots of fiber that is prebiotic, and I explain that in my course and when we start working together. But you don't need to know the technical parts of it. You just need to know that eating more fiber is going to make you feel better, basically, because you're going to be feeding your health, basically. It's like anything that goes to your microbiome is healthy for you. And so is sleep, because when you sleep, then your microbes are happy, 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 happy. So even though you want to be dancing and staying up, I'm the one that loves to stay up all the time, then our microbes are not going to be happy. That's what happened to me recently. I just went through some days in which I wasn't sleeping very much. I was sleep deprived, practically on purpose. It was all planned. It was like a jet lag sort of thing. Anyway, zero excuses, but I got my poor gut into such trouble. And they're like, hey, we need our sleep, we need our 8 hours. And I'm like, yeah, you do. Sorry about that, it's just temporary. And thankfully, I'm back. I think I only have a few hours to recover and I'll be fine. But anyway, I wanted to tell you about boundaries, okay? And here I am, also getting ready for a get-together and more videos to come. I'm gonna make one in Spanish. But anyway, the point is, healthy boundaries are gonna keep us sane. Okay? Because when the holidays come, you know, there's a lot of expectations for most of us because in my case, I had come from a big family. So my family expects me to be at certain gatherings and I don't necessarily want to go to all of them. So it's deciding, just like I said, plan ahead when it comes to eating. Decide how much food you're gonna eat, how much you're gonna drink. Hopefully not too much alcohol, not only because it has 7 calories per gram, but because when we drink, it's like the opposite of fiber. It's like you don't even get full. You just feel like eating more. It's like it opens up your appetite for the most part. And alcohol is not good for you, you know. I used to drink, not very much, but I would still drink more socially. Now I'm like, I don't have to. I can just go to a gathering, have so much fun and dance, and I don't even need to eat. I don't even need to drink. I don't have alcohol at all, and I'll just be as happy or more and cheerful, and I could be the life of the party if I want to, or if it just becomes that way. Sometimes I don't do it on purpose, but I'm like, oh my God, I have so much energy and I didn't even eat. Precisely, I do a lot of intermittent fasting. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I don't have my ponytail. This would look pretty good. Just a sec, let me get a ponytail. Oh, good, it was nearby. I had a little band here, so yes, absolutely stay positive. But to stay positive, we also have to realize that we're gonna have all human emotions no matter what. So you may go through some stress, and then the outdoors is gonna help you balance that stress so that you're feeling, more relaxed. And yeah, back to the point of, I was talking about many things because I was talking about alcohol and not needing it. In my case, it's like I just thrive. I just love being in the moment and jumping around. It's like, yay, getting physical. Like I tell you to get physical, yeah. And I can just go and dance and dance and dance and dance. Sometimes even sleep deprived, I'll just dance away. And whether it's with tons of people, my private life, or my also private life that is just dancing alone as if no one is watching, that's fun too. You can do that. You can do whatever you want in your life, basically. You're not hurting anyone. And when it comes to people, some people are gonna get hurt because you didn't visit them, or you didn't become available at all the times they wanted to. Like today, somebody got mad at me, and sometimes people get mad because I have boundaries. It's like I can make it this time or that time. Can we agree on a time? And some people get mad because they want me to be available all the time. Anyway, it's a long story because there's so many types of boundaries, and you could establish them like they have taught us. Brooke Castillo in the Life Coach School, she tells us, if you do this, then I do that. Like if you yell at me, then I'm leaving the room. Or if you say a bad word again, I'm gonna do that. Or if you, I don't know, but that's one way of doing boundaries. The other one is just saying, I'm vegan, so I only do dinner in my case. Like I don't do breakfast nor lunch. And so I can have dinner, I could have a snack, I could make some exceptions sometimes if I want to, but it's all a decision, and mostly it's like knowing what you want to do. You see, it's very similar, and I just like to make the distinction that it's nutrition and exercise or movement and attitude. So seriously, boundaries are everything. It's like, have a boundary. It's like what you're going to let in your body. You see, I can apply boundaries not just to people, which I'm explaining, but also to food. It's like, what am I going to let in? What am I not going to let in? I do not let in any dairy, any eggs, anything that comes from animals. No dead animals for me, thank you very much. And I don't like to say bad words. Sometimes I do. Or, sometimes I feel that there's a lot of negativity and toxicity. So it's not like there's necessarily toxic people, but, we can all be toxic, which is something that I'm learning if we are super negative. And we all have negative ideas and thoughts, by the way. I'm just telling you so many things. But, to land it, I just want to remind you that you always have the power to decide who you want to hang with and who you don't want to hang with, whatever it is. I'm dating men, and it's fun, and I'm talking to them, and I'm chatting with them, and that part is super fun, and I'm going out and getting ready to go out, and they have some ideas of what the date is going to look like, and I'm like, yeah, most of the time I just go along and I like the date, but if I don't like something about it, I'll just say it, and that's a boundary. And that doesn't mean you have to be mean or rude. Quite the opposite. You can be so kind, first to yourself, be so kind that no family member nor friend can say they're really offended. Maybe they got offended anyway, but you didn't offend them. You were just kindly saying, hey, I can't make it there, but I can make it here. Or I can't do this, but I can do that. Like if you expect me to take something, I will definitely take something, and it'll be vegan. I mean, nobody's complaining about that. But that's typical. We go to a place and then, hey, what would you like me to take? A wine? Okay, I'll take a bottle of wine. I don't have to drink it. You see, I have my own boundaries. But definitely telling people what you will do, what you won't do, what you're willing to put up with and what you're not. It's like, for instance, recently I had something with a family member, a conversation, and the person was mad at somebody else. But then he took it on me. And I'm like, you know what? You solve your problem with that person, okay? Please do not take it on me, even though you know that I'm going to love you unconditionally, which is something that happens. That when it comes to family, we tend to be like not just authentic, but we are sometimes not super nice and kind. We're not really patient with our own family members. Like, we're just like, And so it's like learning to exercise our best qualities with everyone, family included, or family first. I would say families first, and that's why my values of family are super important for me. And I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? Because my work and my creations are super vital as well. And it's like, okay, how about if we negotiate? I can't go all the days that you want me to join you. Let's say you want me to join you 5 days, I'll join you 2. You see? That's a boundary. And that's a very good boundary for me because it makes me feel good. And then the person may not be satisfied. The person says, no, I want you to stay. I want you to come with me for 5 days. I'm like, I can join you 2 days. Let's go. Let's enjoy those 2 or 3 days. I may make it 3, but don't ask me to make it 5 or 6. You see, that's an idea. And so boundaries, boundaries, boundaries when it comes to everything. Even when it's your own boundaries. For instance, right now I'm recording this, but I have a boundary. It's like, okay, at the 10-minute mark, I gotta go because I decided I'm also gonna do some workouts, and I already have them planned. And if I don't have boundaries, I'll just keep on doing this or keep on talking to people on the phone because I love people. Yet my life has priorities, and I hope yours does too. So in summary, definitely go outdoors, move around a lot, get physical, dance, have a great time, plan ahead what you're gonna do and what you're gonna put up with and what you're not. And that way you'll feel really good about yourself. You're like, oh my God, I'm honoring myself and my wishes. And yeah, look at this. This is supposed to be a zipper, but I like it like that. It's really pretty, isn't it? Yeah, I always like this green sequin. I'm thinking, maybe it's a little too low, sorry. But yeah, you see, I just love my life and the holidays, and I get to dress up in green and red and gold and all my favorite colors. So enjoy yours, your holidays. Happy New Year in advance, and Merry Christmas or whatever you celebrate. Okay, yay. Yes.